Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So this company called VEVOR, they've sent me several different things before. They went ahead and sent me this band saw, which actually will come in pretty handy for a lot of stuff that I do. Cutting different things, you can cut wood with it. It says you can cut aluminum with it, which is more what I'm interested in, cutting little pieces of thin aluminum. Pretty cool. It does have a fence on it. It has a little guide here, so you can cut 45s. It does have a nice blade in here. Now if you cut aluminum, this here has a wood blade. You might want to change it out and put in something with finer teeth in order to cut aluminum, but for now this actually would work good. It has a 2-pulley system. This is a 2-speed 10-inch band saw, and the way you change the second speed is by adjusting your belt on the motor right here. So it has 2 different size pulleys. It does have a micro V groove belt, and it actually is built pretty solid. The way the doors shut, I like those. They close real nice. Instead of being plastic like a lot of them, the Craftsman I had was actually plastic. This is actually metal doors, all metal frame, metal table, and it comes with these legs. Now, I think you can get this without the legs, so it's a tabletop, but if you do get this one, all you have to do is not use the legs, and it has holes here to bolt it down to a table, so you can make it a tabletop version. So let me bring this up a little bit closer where I can show you some of the things on it. Okay, as you can see here, this is the VEVOR. It says here, Tough Tools, half price. This is a HBS 250. It's 120 volt, 370 watt. It tells you here all your specifications. The max cutting height is 160 millimeter. The saw table is 340 by 345 millimeter. The max throat width is 245 millimeter. And the table height is 1832 millimeter. So as you can see here on the table, it does have a fence. It does have a guide. Now this guide does have some play, so you're not going to get real precision out of it because of that. But you can adjust it to cut, 60 degrees to 45 degrees, 60 either way, 45 either way. And for cutting wood, it's going to be close enough to get most stuff what you need. Real easy to use the fence. Loosen the buckle there, slide it back and forth. So it does have the measurements on here in millimeters also, so when you adjust this, you can slide it over to what you need. Lock your fence down, use your guide to cut the wood or the piece of aluminum, whatever. It's actually a pretty nice little saw. It's not a super heavy duty one, but for light duty shop use, this should be really good. As you see here, the way these work is kind of just like a cam setup. It turns, these little pins slide into here, and that pulls it down tight, real snug, and keeps it from rattling and vibrating. So I do like the doors and the way them work. That's actually pretty nice. Slide it open, we have our upper pulley here, and then on top here we have our tension adjuster for our band, so we can adjust it tighter or looser, which it is a spring type. And then up here in front we have the adjustment for our height here, whatever width we're going to cut. We can just crank this up and down. Works really slick, and this does have the bearings in it, and you can adjust those and adjust your tolerances on your bearings here. Has a removable plate here around the blade. So over here we have the power switch, which is kind of a neat little setup. It locks shut, and to unlock it you just push this red button up, and when you do, here's your power button and your off button, and then when you hit this for emergency situations, because you've turned it on, then when you hit this to shut it, this button pushes the red power button and shuts it off. Now in the bottom here, it's kind of the same thing. We have our bottom pulley, and then right here we have our shaft from our motor, which is got 2 different step sizes here, and this is a micro groove V groove, so right now it's on high speed. If we drop it down to this lower one, we're going to be on the low speed setting. And then we also change what it does. If we put the belts on the small one here, the belts on the big one on the pulley, that's going to be the lower speed for cutting. and there is a vent here. It actually connects to a little port right here that we can put a vacuum cleaner on, because a lot of your sawdust is going to come down into here, and then this will suck it out with a vacuum. I'll show you from the other side. Right here on the inside of the door, it tells you setting your pulleys and your spindle speeds right here. So over on this side we have the motor, which is actually a pretty dang good sized motor. Looks like it's made out of aluminum, and it has this aluminum heat sink to help keep it cool all the way around. Right here is where we connect the vacuum cleaner to suck the sawdust out of it. It does come with a little wrench here, which is a 10 millimeter, 13 millimeter, and it comes with a little Allen wrench that you can adjust your bearings up here to adjust the pre-play out. And then also on this side we have the adjustment to keep the pulleys in line and keep your blade on. So it just has a lock nut here, and then you turn this to adjust it, and it actually came adjusted, and it's following true on the center of the pulleys, which was kind of surprising that it did. It was already pretty much assembled. The only thing I had to assemble was the legs on this. Okay, one thing nice that it did come with is this little LED light on this flex tube here, and it actually works pretty darn good. It's actually pretty bright, so you can adjust it on the piece where you're working to have a little extra light if you don't have enough light in the room and you want a little light close up. This thing is adjustable. Got a little switch right here on the bottom of it, flips it off and on, and it actually works pretty good. Okay, so let's take this thing and try cutting something with it. So I have here an old 2x4. I want to try something thick to start with. If I want to try something to cut, let's try a 2x4, something that's pretty thick instead of just a thin piece of wood. Anything to cut a thin piece of wood. We want to see if this thing will cut something as thick as a 2x4. And this is actually on high speed too, so which will make it, if it's going to power down, it should power down on high speed. Go ahead and flip the switch on. It's actually pretty quiet. It's not real noisy. We'll just try a random cut here and slice a piece off. Okay, wow, I actually cut it really slick. I didn't even bog it down there. So, now one thing this thing does come with, let's try cutting a little bit of a corner here. Let's come in here. Okay, so I actually did a super job with the kill switch here. I actually did a super job of cutting a curve. I mean, it cut it fast. I didn't have to even slow down at all. I'm going to try pushing the wood through it a little faster here and see how it does on more high speed. We'll try to just cut this taper end off this board. Barely started bogging it down there, but it cut it really fast. So it cuts real good. Okay, I got a couple pieces of plastic here. Not very thick, but this one's actually pretty thick here. I'd try it out on some plastic. See how it cuts it. Try cutting this thicker part off. That's definitely no problem. So it cuts like through it like butter. Cool. Okay, so back here I got hanging here, it does come with a pretty good push stick. There's a little hook you put on right here to hang it on. So if you need a push stick to push in the wood, I don't use them much, but sometimes when you're doing something real close, you don't want to get your fingers into it, you can use this push stick. Hang it back up right there. Okay guys, that is it for the VEVOR 10-inch bandsaw with the stand. Now, like I said, this stand is super easy to bolt together. I didn't show it on the video, but all you got is 8 bolts. So as far as the stand, you have 16 bolts or carriage bolts. To bolt this thing together is actually pretty simple. And you can actually use that 13mm wrench to come with it, but I use a socket. So pretty simple, pretty easy to use. Actually works really good. So for what I would use around the shop, I'm not into commercial work, so actually worked pretty good cutting boards, cutting plastic. You can change this blade out and cut aluminum. This actually comes with a wood blade, but a person could easily get a blade for it, put a blade on it with finer teeth, and you can cut aluminum. But I give it a thumbs up. It's actually a good machine, and it's actually on sale on Amazon right now. I didn't know, that's when I make this video. I don't know how long that will last, but there is a sale on right now, so person needed a good bandsaw at a low price, then this would be a good one to take. Well, you know, it comes with a light, comes with a fence, and everything you can use to do some cutting. Easy to set up. I will post a link to this in the description below. Thank you guys for watching Woodzman Adventures. Click the thumbs up. Catch you on the next one. Right on.